2020 Bill Russell MVP trophy.
Of course, the Finals MVP trophy, as you just said, is named after Bill Russell, who has been with us every year for the Finals, but of course couldn't be in the bubble this year, but I know is watching at home. And I have a feeling that this Finals MVP is going to have a trophy named after him one day. The Finals MVP is LeBron James.
The decision by Miami to double Davis and now James in isolation.
Anthony Davis connects on now. For as long as this series goes. Davis comes off the screen and knocks down another jumper. James now picked up by Adebayo. LeBron James steps back, three-pointer, that's good. With great competitors, 13 cut it to 4. James back in. Solomon Hill has checked in. He's guarding Davis on that possession off the switch. James drives, gets knocked down. Incredible pressure on the defense. Good defense there again from Solomon Hill. Made it a tough shot, but then they turn it over. James with the steal, throws it up. Davis back up, and this time able to finish. And the adjustment point lead has been wiped away. A 16-3 run right now for the Lakers. Tyler Hero gets it inside. All batted away as James and Davis converge.
You know, it's so important.
We'll look for that as the game goes on. Thank you, Eric. Back to you, Mike.
All right, Rachel. After Dragic knocks it down the other end. Kyle Kuzma. You hating on locations?
I'm not hating. I'm saying it's not the same organization.
Caruso throws it deep. Butler guarding James. Danny Green hits the three. Danny Green also looking to win his third. He has back to it as James in the front court now for the Lakers. Caruso fakes, drives, switches hands, flips it up and bangs it in. Sweet move from Alex Caruso. He doesn't look like he's happy even though his challenge was successful. James spins inside, an easy path to the basket.
And you saw that's what Boston did against Derford James. No interior basket protection right now.
It's been a 26-point turnaround. Miami. James in the paint, stops left-handed, back shot won't go, gets his own rebound. Head fake, powers up, banker won't go, but he's fouled. Lakers do not have a foul to give. Shot clock is off. Tyler Hero pulls up, elbow jumper. Is short. James gets it. James ahead to Kuzma, but he won't get it off in time. Opportunity. We have to capitalize. Davis had a terrific first half with 18 points. James is going to try a long three-pointer, knocks it down. He's 2 for 2 from downtown.
Well, Heroes was minus 30 and Iguodala's was minus 29.
That's hard to do in a half. James gets inside, draws another foul.
That end
says yes. And you can make the case, as crazy as it sounds, that we have taken LeBron James and his greatness for granted. Well, that's what happened in the third. Adebayo just can't get it to fall. James with his 9th rebound, pushing the ball. Bounce pass inside. Davis again, the slam. Good look from Dwight Howard.
junior college coach. He had an offense called Hully Gully. But it's that sort of thing. Hully Gully, you know.
James gets inside, goes reverse left-handed. And Kareem, by the way, in his 17th year, and he was 38 at the time, as Duncan Robinson can't hit. He averaged over 23 a game, played 7.
Like.
And Kelly Olynyk. Well, they have cut a 32-point lead to 20. As Marquise Morris connects on a 3. They had missed 13 threes in a row. Olynyk finding Solomon Hill. Shot clock winding down, has to put it up. And James with rebound number 11. He's 2 assists shy of another playoff triple-double. Finds Danny Green open in the corner. Kendrick Nunn misses that one. By the way, our statistician Dave Freed just handed me this note. The ESPN probability now is 99.8. James goes inside and throws it down.
And they're still saying foot injury. They're not going to get more specific until after the game, but we did just watch Goran walk down the hallway here. He was limping pretty badly.
As we approach 4 minutes remaining. Lakers have led by as many as 23. Excuse me, as many as 32. And that's after they trailed.
Sort of just lessened their intensity, and they've eased their way into a win as James with another bucket. But this was
James against Jones. Backs in, here comes the help. Spins away from that, and an easy layup. 25 points, 12 rebounds, masterpiece.
side pass, contested the three late.
Nice feed inside, Leonard layup. James may have gotten a piece of it and brings it the other way. Shot didn't go. Ball deflected. Caldwell Pope dives on the floor and saves it. James drives, pass inside. Howard again, and the foul.
Transition opportunity, get James ahead of steam, and then the beautiful drop off to Dwight Howard. He did not shoot the ball in game one. Already 3 buckets.
Butler gets in the paint. Blocked by Howard. Picked up by Danny Green. Green back to James. James charges down a lane, goes inside, and easily lays it up and in. Get out of my way, says LeBron James.
With the left hand, and then LeBron James powering his way to the rim. Lakers up 6 early.
Olynyk. Pass inside, stolen by Danny Green. James left open, has plenty of time, and knocks down the 3, the first 3-pointer for the Lakers after missing the first 5.
They're exposed to this is the best player on the floor, and we let them step in rhythm, a practice shot. Nobody even chase him down and try to contest it. LeBron James will knock that shot down and makes them pay. The Memphis Grizzlies also with that talented basketball team that had great success.
Alex Caruso's come in, feed inside, an easy 2 for Davis as LeBron James gets his 3rd assist.
Behind the defense. Here, James plays behind the defense, and then no ball pressure.
Point. Laker lead as we're under a minute to go. It's Davis again, and it just
Again,
perfect.
it's simple. They're playing their smaller guys in the back line. James just seals, catches it in the middle.
They're a team that has kind of surprised a lot of people throughout these playoffs. James 3-pointer, that's good. Before the season began, the Miami Heat, the odds makers had them to make the finals 75-1. But
After being 0 for 3 the other night.
James drives hard, bang shot, good, count it, and the foul. LeBron James with a chance for a 3-point play. Lakers go up a dozen.
And it's like LeBron is saying, I remember the last time you defended me in the finals. I know your work. Attacks, uses that upper body strength, eliminates the contest, takes the hit, gets the finish, and going to the line for the possible 3-point.
He thinks he's learned a lot about schemes, but individual defense has to continue to get better.
Caldwell Pope, ball fake, 3-pointer, knocks it down. That's his first 3. He was 0 for 5.
The only flaw that you can point to in his game is he's got to improve defensively.
Beautiful pass, Rondo to James, count it, and 1. Rajon Rondo with the perfect alley-oop. Lakers back up by a dozen.
Job by the Lakers. LeBron James gets on the backside of the zone, and Rondo delivers the basketball on point. That's just eye contact and making a play.
Rondo was terrific in game 1. Big part of that turnaround when Lakers finds Howard. Shot clock down to 3. James going to have to drive, put one up quickly, gets in the paint, throws it up, shot rolls around and drops through. Only missed 1 shot. Ball poked away. James picks it up. James down the lane, runs into Robinson, count it, and the foul.
In transition, sees an angle. It's a weak attempt for an offensive foul.
Terrific rookie from Kentucky. With his team still down by 16. James, the floater. 19 points for LeBron James. First shot attempt was blocked. He's got 17 points, 10 assists. LeBron James knocks down the 3. James, touch pass. Markieff Morris gets a good look and nails it. Oh, the rebound. Jimmy Butler drives to the goal. Pass deflected and stolen by James.
Look at the hustle by LeBron James. It's either a block or a pass, and he has both options covered. It's a great job of not giving up on the play.
LeBron James drives Can't finish. Davis on the follow. Shot misses. Ball tipped up and in. I think it was James who got it.
It was James.
Without Dragic, without Adebayo. Davis, Caldwell Pope inside the James, and an easy two for LeBron James. Very nice. James throws it up top to Rondo. Rondo inside to James, falling away. Jumper's good. 31 for LeBron James. The lead is up to 13 as we're under 3 to play. And now, coming into this series, we're a huge favorite. Even bigger now, but the Heat rallying around each other right off the bat. Duncan Robinson finds Hero. Hero off the bounce. Deflected and stolen. Here's LeBron James going down the lane, draws the foul, count it, and one.
LeBron James coming down the lane with a full head of steam. Gets the contact and the basket. Had his mind made up as soon as he caught the rock.
And if you're Myers Leonard,
Danny Green, cross court. Caldwell Pope pass deflected by Butler, but right to the hands of Davis. Shot clock winding down. James on the drive. Hop step floats it up. Bank shot is good.
That's not the Lakers brand of basketball. They were helped by the block by LeBron, the zone defense of the Miami Heat. LeBron James gets beat by Hero, but the extra effort, measures the basketball and then blocks it without foul.
What a great actor. James pass. That's the 10th turnover for the Lakers. 10 in the first quarter. We still have 2:43 remaining.
We're getting to a skirmish with Morris and Hero right now. Great job by LeBron again.
Caruso kicks it out to Morris. Back up top to James. Fakes the three. Kicks it out in the corner. Kuzma for three. It's good as the buzzer sounds, ending the first quarter. Rondo whips a pass to Caldwell Pope. James in the post catches and gets hammered. Count the basket and one.
back up. But Olynyk with the gamble.
Dragic with the plantar fascia tear on his left foot. Pass inside to Morris. Beautiful bounce pass from James, and Markieff Morris, 10 points in 10 minutes off the bench.
I got a lifetime to hang around my man.
Well, she was apparently very understanding. James flips it up off the glass. Nice scoop shot from LeBron James. James finds some room, fires a three, and knocks it down. LeBron James sees an opening, drives down a lane, running layup is good. All right, Rachel, it is heart-pounding time right here in Game 3 of the Finals. James drives, finishes, and is fouled. And a chance to cut it to one in the opening minute here in the fourth.
Good screen by Caruso, forcing the miscommunication by the Miami Heat, and LeBron James turns the corner, gets all the way to the cup, using that upper body strength for the finish.
James. Morris, another corner three. Puts it in. Markieff Morris, 16 points off the bench, and the game is tied. LeBron James wide open, throws it down. That makes it a 7-point game with 1:07 left. Howard calling for the ball. Davis finds Howard. Howard is up, blocked by Crowder. Back out to James. His pass. Caldwell Pope corner jumper. That's good. Hero comes to double. James, quick pass. Caldwell Pope. Little ball fake. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. 3 for 3. 8 points to start in less than 5 minutes. Half remaining here in the first. Danny Green wide open. James drives, gets inside, draws the foul. Count it and one, and a chance for a three-point play.
Outstanding job defensively in this first half of LeBron James. Put your head down and be aggressive and make a play. That time takes the contact, gets the basket.
And Duncan Robinson's in no man's land. He's neither staying at home on the corner, nor is he helping on the drive of LeBron James.
His vision, his passing, it's just exceptional. Came in as a terrific defender. His offensive game has improved. Leaps and bounds as James throws it down. Second block of the game for Anthony Davis. James, a long three-pointer, nails it. That's his first three-point attempt, and it puts the Lakers back up by one.
Till he starts taking and making.
And I think if you're Miami, you don't overreact. You got to give that shot up, and good defense by the Lakers.
Off the turnover, Danny Green throws it down. Butler tried to Distract him a bit.
Easy one by flicking it from behind. James leads him, and Green dunks it home.
Davis back to James. James with a layup. And a quick timeout from Eric Spoelstra. Adebayo guarding LeBron James. James tries another long three. That's good. LeBron James, a couple of three-point bombs here in the third. Kyle Kuzma, that's the way to answer after a bad pass. Come down and hit a three-pointer. James sees the double team. Morris right back down. James against Butler, one-on-one. Tough fall-away baseline shot. It's good. Difficult shot, and LeBron James puts the Lakers up 6.
To score. Throws it out. They repost. He backs in and hits a well-defended fadeaway to prevent him from going under and getting back in front.
James splits the defense down the lane. Running layup. It's good. And the foul. He took a hard fall.
He does a poor job of staying in front of LeBron. He splits it, turns the corner, puts his head down, and uses that upper body strength to attack.
Jimmy Butler, corner three. In and out. Rebound James. Pushes up the floor. Caldwell Pope. Bang! Contavious Caldwell Pope from downtown. It's a 5-point lead.
Butler missed a good look. James pushing. They're loading up to him. Caldwell Pope.
On both sides of the floor, he creates havoc defensively and offensively. He's a guy that can create offense by initiating it and being aggressive.
Now makes his drive, gets in, gathers, and banks it home. Good methodical move from LeBron James. The Lakers have actually hit 14 more threes in the series as Caldwell Pope drives inside, gets whacked, knocked down, counted, and one. Adebayo, pass inside, threw it behind Robinson. James floats it up, and Anthony Davis with a one-handed tomahawk. Lakers go up by 3.
A good pass and finish by Anthony Davis, and then, boom, running the floor up 3.
What a gorgeous feed, but they couldn't convert. James the crossover, the drive, goes reverse and banks it home.
I love the way that LeBron James has started this ball game. He is in attack mode.
Standing in the back, still hasn't retreated all the way to locker room. Caruso gets inside, and James tips it up and in.
And without Davis, you're going to see a steady diet of LeBron James.
The guy that played that way all year long for this team.
Averaged 15 a game as a rookie, finished second in Rookie of the Year as LeBron James nails the three-pointer. 2 of them undrafted. Caruso throws it up, and LeBron James easily banks it home. Danny Green, tough pass, gets to Caruso. James tries a three-pointer. LeBron James, his second 3 of the game. He's got 14. James
with the last possession by the Lakers, not settling the extra pass, and LeBron keeping his team alive.
Caruso bumped him. Caruso pushes it up the other way. James tries another three-pointer, puts it in. LeBron James now 3 for 4 from downtown. And an annoyed Eric Spoelstra calls timeout as the lead has come to 6.
Of LeBron James has kept them in it. They have struggled in the half court, but in transition,
dribbles it away. Pass out to Robinson, fires away, shot won't go.
That's a lot of contact on that shot.
The Heat very upset right in front of the Heat bench. LeBron James drives. Caruso left wide open and knocks down the three-pointer.
And they have had, and I like how Jimmy Butler is trying to take away James's 3.
James drives inside. He wanted an and one. Scores the bucket. 19 first-half points for James on 8 of 10 from the field. Bounds as the shot clock's expiring. Butler, again, the pass inside. Adebayo can't get it. And Davis the rebound. Throws it ahead to James. James head down, drives inside. Layup, count it, and one.
Put him on his back and made plays. Activity by Davis getting back into the picture to throw ahead. LeBron James, full steam ahead.
4 assists off the bench for Rondo. Butler again. This time couldn't finish. Rebound tip, still loose, picked up. That's LeBron James' first turnover. Butler pass inside, stolen by Caldwell Pope. James finds Contavious Caldwell Pope, knocks down the three-pointer.
The opportunity to push the basketball. Look at everybody running the floor, well aware that LeBron will find you if you open it. Caldwell Pope gets the delivery and the basket.
They're just dominant.
Second straight strong game in the finals. James, way downtown. LeBron James, long distance. He's 10 of 12 from the field. Of long distance shooting has certainly changed in recent years.
Takes that layup with his right hand. It's a block shot by Dwight Howard. Great job of utilizing the left and shielding.
LeBron James, red hot from downtown. He's 5 of 7 from three-point range. Kuzma gets a good look. James the rebound. Back to Kuzma. Up and in with the left hand. And a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Lakers back within one.
They got to block out Anthony Davis on this.
Both teams have shot well from three. As Crowder drives, lost the ball. He thought there was contact. Crowder picks up James. He tries another three-pointer all night. LeBron James from downtown. He's 6 of 8 from three-point range. Right now, though, it's the Heat with the 8-point lead. Butler step back over Davis. And James the rebound. But into the hands it goes to Butler. Shot clock at 4. Three-pointer shot blocked. Davis, his third block of the game. James to Danny Green. Gets a good look. Danny Green with a big three-pointer.
James, again, surveying the floor. He draws attention. Danny Green runs.
Feed inside to James, and he throws it down.
Tremendous feed from Caruso.
5 to shoot. James, Caldwell Pope puts it in. Contavious Caldwell Pope for downtown, and the Lakers regain the lead.
Green and Pope and LeBron James with the ball in his hand says to the Miami defense, you tell me which way to go. It's a good old-fashioned game of pool. 3-ball, corner pocket, and celebrate.
Butler pushing the other end. Butler out of control, and James picks it up, throws it ahead. Caldwell Pope goes up and throws it down. James drives, gets inside, running layup. It's good, and a foul. LeBron James ties the game, and a chance for a three-point play.
Grown man strength.
What an epic duel. Two masterful performers. Two great competitors. James and Butler. James drives, goes inside, layup, missed it, got the rebound, the follow, he banks it home.
Gutsy call. If it was me, quite honestly, I wouldn't have made the change to Caruso. I would have stayed big and probably went with JaVale McGee, a welcome sight for the Lakers. I really expect Bam Adebayo to play much better. He's a guy that didn't point fingers, didn't make any excuses, embraced it, and quite emphatically said, I've got to be better.
And the Lakers have to locate in as many plays as possible LeBron James.
Good defense there from Davis. Forces the turnover, and James with the flush down the other end.
And that was their greatest advantage in Game 5. They absolutely were devastating in transition, 25-4 versus the Heat.
The 25 fast break points, the most they've had in the finals. And Danny Green misses the three-pointer. Game 5 that could have won the title for the Lakers. Pass inside to Adebayo. Knocked loose, picked up by James. We'll get back to that in a moment.
Great hands by Caruso getting back into the picture.
James barrels in and banks it home.
Film, and he looked at it a lot, guys. He said he had more time than he realized in the moment. He thinks he rushed it a little bit, shot a little bit off balance, but this is where him being a vet.
Bam Adebayo floats it up. That comes up short.
They have missed some very makeable point-blank shots as James continues to attack in transition. And over and over.
Crowder on LeBron James. Nice feed inside to Rondo. Beautiful pass from James. That's his second assist. Butler fakes the pass, drives in on James. Couple of fakes back up top to Hero. Hero shot blocked from behind by Davis, and an offensive foul as Hero charges into G's about to check in. Rondo inside, lost it, gets it back. James fakes, James drives, throws it up to Davis, and Davis banks it home. So upset, and he has worked so hard to get back on the floor.
Back to you, Mr. Head Coach. You don't enjoy the fact that he's back healthy and whole?
Well, first of all, I don't think he's healthy and whole, but I think it's a harder decision than what you say as James attacks the rim.
He's a great offensive player. He's a leading scorer coming into this. We've got to execute those coverages.
Thank you so much, Greg. Back to you, Mike.
All right, Rachel, thank you. Adebayo scores and Rondo scores. And Butler. James goes to the rim once again, lays it up and in, and he's in double figures. And a timeout call. And again, they've missed 4 free throws. Have 6 turnovers inside, won't go. James bumps into Butler. James just pulling down the lane, blocked from behind.
Davis somehow out of the lane.
LA looking to push every opportunity. Beautiful pass. Caruso banks it in. A precise bounce. They're shooting 57% from the field. Kendrick Nunn drives. Back out, stolen by James. James and Butler. James drives, stolen by Butler, but couldn't hold on.
Can guard both the penetration and the lob, and then he defensive rebounds.
He's basically playing center field and daring Bam to shoot as KCP knocks down another one.
They need more skill and shooting on the floor.
Caruso with the steal. Caruso got the start. Doesn't have big numbers. As James drives, gets inside, layup, banks it home, and a foul to Danny Green. Hero just 1 for 8 from the field tonight. James drives, James finishes. And the Lakers just keep pouring it on. Butler from mid-range. James another rebound. That's his 10th board.
Because, again, sometimes you're just at the wrong place at the wrong time against the wrong opponent. As a beautiful pass by James to both these coaches really set such a standard of excellence as coaches and the humility in which they go about their business.
They have so much respect for each other. They faced each other.
They put him in position.
I don't think those two guys are exceptionally talented. I mean, like you always say, like top 5, but it's not like defense and then timely performances by others.
And you make a great point because as great as Anthony Davis has been in this ball game, as Rondo knocks down another jumper.
Rajon Rondo, what a bounce back game he's had. James steps back, 3-pointer won't go. Dragic grabs it. And he responded with his usual great spirit defense. Back to James. James goes inside, the flush and the foul.
And going back to
shot the heat down in this one. Minute and a half left in the third. James, 3-pointer misses, rebound Dragic. This is a Heat team that is a very good offensive team. Rondo again, Rajon Rondo. Rondo kept saying he wanted to be, it was a goal for him as Dragic can't connect. The goal for Rajon Rondo to win a championship, magnificent Game 5 victory, surviving at the end to hold on. And the Lakers talk about the ultimate response to a tough playoff.
To be a champion. Here's a guy that wanted to play the 5 position for his whole life, out of 4, refused to play the 5. It made this team champion by
right through the plexiglass. Dragic gets inside, layup won't go. Rebound LeBron James. James leading the charge down the other end. Pass finds its way to Rondo.
You have to lose and have frustrated nights in order to develop and understand the adjustments that you have to make individually and collectively.
Danny Green knocks down the 3. It's so good to see.
Laker Nation was frustrated with his play, and at times this year, upset. He actually was booed early in the season in LA.
Had a slow start to the year. Back in 2016 as the Cavaliers were on their way to a title. Now he's his teammate on the verge of a title with LeBron James.
The start of the bubble to the end, he's improved defensively, he's improved as a passer, as he draws more attention.
LeBron James putting on the finishing touches. And James throws it too far ahead. Davis can't get it and throws it out of bounds. Season together. As we hit the 4-minute mark. LeBron James throws it down. Again, they had a 6-year drought. And the rest of the Cavs. They're going to finish the playoffs 16-5. They beat Portland, Houston, and Denver all in 5 games. And is LeBron James ready to be even more so off the court? And this one has to be so satisfying for LeBron James. He missed the playoffs last year because 2 legendary NBA Finals games. James wants to finish off with a 3. Instead, he'll go inside, lay it up and in. As we hit all the practices, all the travel, and in this case, all this time in the bubble ends up with what they all set out for as their number 1 and only goal.
You know what? Each guy invested, and LeBron is thinking, I promised this guy this. I told him that things would be different. And to finish it off.
Here this NBA season, the respect from those two. And that's it, it's over. This historic 2020 NBA championship belongs to the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers conquer the bubble, and banner number 17 will soon hang in the rafters.